have not disappeared. It is in that rubble of his life that he finally heard the voice of salvation. Marahil ngayon, ito ang iyong nasa paligid, mahal kong mga kaibigan. Naguguho ang inyong mundo. Naguguho ang inyong buhay. Pero alam nyo, ito ang paraan. Ito rin ang panahon na maririnig ninyo ang tinig ng Diyos. Ang tinig ng kanyang pag-asa, ang tinig ng kanyang kaligtasan. God is shouting at us these days. This is what God is doing right now. Please do not miss the voice of God. He's calling out to us right now in the most powerful way He could. He's calling our attention. He's tapping our shoulders. Parang kinukuha talaga ang ating pansin ng Diyos. A well-noted British theologian by the name of C.S. Lewis once wrote, listen, God whispers to us in our pleasures, speaks in our consciences, but shouts in our pains. It is His megaphone to rouse a deaf world. God is shouting at us. He is whispering in our pleasures, but He is shouting at our pain. God is allowing pain and suffering and these tragic times to somehow make us see the futility and the vanity of our reliance on things. Ginagamit to ng Diyos para ipakita sa atin ang kawalang magagawa ng ating mga sarili, ng ating kapangyarihan, ng ating mundo, maliban na tayo ay kasama ng Diyos. But this is the good thing about God. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this is the amazing thing about God. Hallelujah! That despite the evil of our times, good could come out. Despite the pain we're going through, healing could come. From the rubble of our dreams, from the rubble of our brokenness, we can find deliverance, we can find hope. Because God is sovereign. God is powerful. In the book of Genesis 50 verse 20, as for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to bring about many people should be kept alive. Only God could do that. Diyos lamang makakagawa nito, mga kaibigan. Itong panahon na ito ng COVID-19, ang Diyos ay may gagawing makapangyarihan. Ang Diyos ay may gagawing matagumpay. Ang Diyos ay gagawa. At siya'y nagpapasimulang gumawa sa buhay mo ngayon. The fact that you are now watching me, the fact that you are now listening to me, I do not know where you are listening and watching this online global crusade, but I want you to know that the moment that you have tuned in, this is also the moment that God is beginning to work in your life. This is the moment, this is the day that God will bring and issue victory. God could better display His awesome power, and He did that at the cross. The cross was the most horrifying events and episode in the life of Jesus. He was crucified between two thieves, and even before He arrived at that hill of the skull called Golgotha, Jesus was beaten black and blue. Ribbons of His flesh were literally hanging from His body. He was experiencing unprecedented medical sicknesses and illnesses and brokenness. At the cross, the devil thought they got Jesus good. At the cross, the demons of the world thought that they finally were able to deal with Jesus. But little did they know, at the cross, Jesus was just about to get started. He was just warming up. And from that cross, from that blood-soaked Golgotha, Jesus forgave the thief. Doon sa krus ng Kalbaryo, doon sa bundok ng mga bungo at kamatayan, doon ang isang magnanakaw ay nakasumpong ng pag-asa. Gaya ng Philippian jailer, hindi siya naligtas sa isang krusada, hindi siya naligtas sa loob ng simbahan, naligtas siya sa kalagitnaan ng kanyang buhay at karerang gumuho. At doon sa pagkaguho ng kanyang buhay, doon niya nasumpungan ang ating Panginoon. Doon siya naligtas. And this is something that I want you to know right now. From the rubble of our sin, from the rubble of our